everyone, Exacto here. Welcome once again to the channel. So, I am a relatively new player to Riftbound, and one of the earliest problems I encountered when learning about the game was picking what deck I wanted to play. If you're not aware, decks and card choice in Riftbound are determined by whatever legend you choose. And legends are a list of characters from the League of Legends world that serve as the face of your deck, and also determine what cards you can include in your deck lists. So, just to bring up an example here, let's take a look. Let's take a look at Draven. Draven is one of the options of characters you can choose as your legends. Draven here has two color symbols on his card, the red Fury symbol and the purple Chaos symbol. That means that in a Draven deck, you can include red-colored and purple-colored cards when building your deck. Important to note here is that there are a total of 6 color combinations in Riftbound. I should say 6 color domains in Riftbound. And Draven players must choose from the red and purple options. They are not allowed to go into any of the other 4, yellow, blue, orange, and green. So, there are also further restrictions in card choice, not just related to your color domains, but also to whatever specific legend you choose as the face of your deck. These are called signature spells, and each legend in Riftbound has their own signature card that is only allowed to be played in their decks. So, let's go back to Draven as our example here. Draven's signature spell is called Spinning Axe. Only Draven may play this spell, even though you see it is both red and purple colored. There are other legends in Riftbound that are both red and purple colored, but they may not play this Spinning Axe spell. Only players who pick Draven as their legend can play that spell in their decks. So, all of this is to say that specific decks want to play and win games in specific ways, defined by their different card choices, signature spells, and stuff like the legend abilities. At the time of this recording, there are 40 different legends in Riftbound to choose from. Take a look at some of them here. Like I said, there are 40 different legends to choose from. That is a lot of choices. And unless you are extremely wealthy with a lot of money to burn on this game, you can't choose to play and build them all. Which brings me kind of around to my original point, the question I faced, what to play when starting out in this game. If only there were a way to try out these decks, to try out each of these legends without the burden of committing hundreds of dollars of card purchases every time you want to try out something new. Well, lucky for us, there is something that can help us out. While there isn't currently an official Riftbound digital client, we can use certain online platforms to build decks and try out cards with Riftbound using an online platform. One of these platforms that I really like is Rift Atlas here. You can build any deck you'd like to try and play them in games against other players on the client. It is pretty easy to use and gives new players a chance to try before you buy, and also gives veteran players a way to grind out some games if they're looking for experience or if they're looking to do some testing prep for tournaments. Both new and veteran players can make use of online platforms like this. So, what I would like to do here, I want to give new players a reference point if they were thinking of getting into this great game. I'm also a newish player myself, and I personally want to learn more about each of these legends and how their different decks operate. Maybe I can discover something that I'm really interested in too. Who knows? So, what I will be doing on the channel here is I will be doing a series of videos on what I am calling the A to Z Riftbound Challenge. Very original name, I know. So, I will be going in alphabetical order through each of the 40 legends printed in this game so far, and testing out their decks and gameplay. I will first do an introduction to the deck list, and then go into a series of 5 best-of-3 games in the Rift Atlas client with the decks. Let me preface all this. I guess I should preface all this by saying that I am nowhere near a pro level player. I'm not even on a local game store legend type of level of a player. I fully admit here to you and to everyone watching that I, like many of you out there, am a noob player. So that brings up the question, why should you watch a noob player play the decks? Well, if you're just starting out, maybe you'd like to see how quickly someone new to a particular legend, or even new to the game in total, can learn a particular deck. Maybe if you're a veteran player as well, maybe you'd like to see how easy it is to adapt to a new deck choice if you're thinking of changing things up, making a different meta call in preparation of a tournament. Maybe you'd like to just get some laughs at an old guy bumbling his way through a new game. I don't know. Whatever the case is, let me be your guinea pig when it comes to deck options here with these videos. Take a look at any of the videos here in this series for decks that you're interested in and see how they play out. See how I do in my games. Will I win more? Will I lose more? How do the decks play? Check the videos out and you can see. This is the A to Z Riftbound Challenge. Let me first try so you can better buy. Thank you as always for watching, and hopefully I'll be coming to you soon with our very first deck. Miss Ari here. Bye.